Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Recap, covering market moves in indexes, sectors, technology, crypto, currencies, and commodities on Friday, June 26, 2026. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. Key indexes mostly declined today. The S&P 500 index fell by 19.67 points to close at 7,337.81, continuing a mixed positive trend. The Dow 30 index also dropped by 44.51 points to end at 51,876.11, though it maintains a very strong positive trend. Despite declines in key indexes, market breadth was positive overall. The S&P 500 index saw more advances than declines, 322 to 164, respectively. The Russell 2000 index stood out with 1,353 advances versus 438 declines, hitting an all-time higher close. Looking at returns, the Dow 30 index showed a week-to-date return of 0.6%, reflecting its strong positive trend. Meanwhile, the Russell 2000 index celebrated a year-to-date return of over 21%, supported by its very strong positive trend. In sectors, healthcare surged by 3% to a new all-time higher close at 1,871.86, driven by strong upward volatility. Consumer Cyclical trended negatively despite a 1.5% increase to 1,855.84. Real estate also made gains, closing up 1.4% at a new high of 288.3. Industrials closed down 1.5% at 1,535.35, continuing a strong positive trend. Technology declined for the fifth day, showing a mixed positive trend despite a 1% drop to 6,509.42. Communication services shed 2.49 points, embodying a strong negative trend amid some downward volatility. Globally, Brazil led gains, with its ETF rising 1.4% to 34.67. Malaysia followed closely, up 1% to 26.91, despite a strong negative trend. Singapore maintained its very strong positive trend, ticking up 0.3% to 29.66. In returns, Belgium stands out with a year-to-date return of over 10.86%, reflecting its strong positive trend. Brazil shows a year-to-date return of 9.13%. In contrast, Malaysia struggles with a negative year-to-date return of 1.64%. In the technology darling sector, Apple closed at 283.78, up 8.63 points, representing a 3.1% increase, despite mixed negative trends and some downward volatility. Meanwhile, Alphabet dropped 7.50 points to close at 334.69, marking its fifth consecutive day of decline amid a negative trend and ongoing volatility.
Checking out crypto, I'm Timothy Satoshi. Bitcoin is currently at 59,516.99, down 186.66 with a 0.31% drop. It's facing strong downward volatility and a very strong negative trend. Ethereum is seeing a minor uptick, currently at 1,567.88, up 2.69. However, it's also in a very strong negative trend, despite the rise today. BNB shows some positive movement at 564.61, a rise of 4.61. Solana stands out with a significant jump of 6.9%, reaching 72.34. Surprisingly, Dogecoin is up 0.7%, riding through a strong negative trend and downward volatility. For total returns, Bitcoin is grappling with a negative year-to-date return of nearly 31.98%. Ethereum hasn't fared much better, with a year-to-date return of around minus 47.15%. BNB also marks a plunge, tallying up a year-to-date decline of 34.63%. Meanwhile, Solana and Dogecoin similarly face significant devaluations year-to-date at 41.87% and 35.76% respectively.
For a look at foreign exchange, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The US dollar showed mixed performance today. Against the euro, it currently stands at 0.8778, marking a decrease of 0.0013, though it maintains a very strong positive trend. Similar trends are observed against the British pound, with a price of 0.7576, decreasing slightly by 0.0001. Meanwhile, the Japanese yen saw the dollar down just 0.015, holding at 161.7660. Yet the trend remains strong positively. However, against the Swiss franc, the dollar is up slightly by 0.0005 to 0.8097. Lastly, the Australian dollar experienced the most notable movement, with the greenback climbing to 1.4500, up by 0.0028, exhibiting some upward volatility in recent days.
I'm Max Profit, along with our AI hosts, Timothy Satoshi and Victoria Cashmore. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check in weekdays after 4 p.m. New York time for daily market reports with in-depth stock, index, sector, crypto, currency, and commodity coverage. Thanks for watching.